Hello people and welcome to Footy Judgment. I was born in the dark and I am in the dark now currently as it stands. I am in the dark like Victor Eucharist. Nobody knew who I am until I put on the mask. I don't need a mask because I'm fucking in the dark. As you guys are seeing, the electricity is gonna come back. I'm actually living now in a camera and a hotspot from my phone. This is where there is only one light available, which is a small light that lives on battery. The big lights are not here. So I don't know what to do. This is the only battery that I have now. I got the electricity is back. It's back.
We got it.
It's back. The electricity is back. We're here for it. Oh my God. The internet is back and everything is back. Hit that like button, people. See, the show is here for it, but I need to change the battery of the camera because it will die soon. And the internet will kick on any moment now. But big up, Mac. I haven't had you for a while, my man. Big up to you and all the Liverpool fans out there that is watching his content. Brilliant content. And Neil is here, of course, with us. The Gonna Juice podcast is here. Big up, Neil. And Sal, I missed you guys. I missed the panel shows. I've missed people being in the mud. Of course, and England, is it coming home? I got 3 Englishmen now here. I got 3 Englishmen out here. Thinking that, is it coming home? Thomas Tuchel doing the magic.
No.
Twice.
Just get through today.
Why it's not coming home? Come on. It's coming home. We all know it's coming home.
Have you seen the video going around with with Messi holding the World Cup, doing like a photo shoot with it before? Like, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, we're not.
He better kiss it goodbye then, because he's going out tonight. See you later, man. Messi.
Come on.
I just want Jed Spence to play really well. That's all.
A lot of people love this kid, Jed Spence. I like it.
Done well.
To be honest, it's actually great. It's the first ever Muslim to play for England, which is great.
I just want to see Tuchel go mental on the touchline at Jed Spence again. Scoring like a 30-yarder or something.
I always start, you know what, this is the World Cup at the end. Let's start with the news. We have a debate about something, right? And I'm glad that Mac is here, right? We try to have this debate. Is Liverpool falling behind? Are Liverpool falling behind?
Hell yeah. I mean, our fans are going a bit mad, like, because we've lost Michael Edwards. Michael Edwards wasn't anything to do with Liverpool FC. He was FSG's guy who was the CEO. And they kind of created a job for him because they wanted him so badly. And he's really good behind the scenes, but it doesn't affect anything really. Like, we've got a director of football, we've got a coach. I'm really happy with the coach. Like, Liverpool fans, stop being pissed off about all the other things and be happy that Arnie Slot isn't there. Celebrate that, because it can't be any worse. Like, it's only going to get better. And the reserve players are going to get a chance now, and we're going to start playing football properly, where we do some pressing and we do some patterns of play. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to seeing what Alexander Isak and Wirtz can cook up next season together when they've got a coach who knows how to get a number 9 to work. You know, that's what he's been doing in his previous clubs. So for me, I'm just happy that Arnie's gone. Like bang, bang, the witch is dead. Like that. Like, onwards and upwards. You can only get better.
Yeah, surely that move itself, Mac, means that you're not necessarily falling behind, are you?
No. But all this stuff about, like, not getting Diamande, like, at the end of the day, like, we had 100 million to spend on someone, whether it's like a 19-year-old kid or not. So let's just see where that money goes now. Like it's going to go on somebody else. Like, I just hope we don't neglect the area that really needs fixing, because Manchester United looks like they've got a coach in that actually has gone, you know what, our midfield's a big problem, and he's gone and sorted that out. I just hope that he goes and sorts that out, because I just don't think you're going to win anything in the world now in any competition without having a defensive midfielder that's good. Just look at Spain. Spain just annihilated France because their defensive midfield was so good. Like Arsenal just won the league by swapping defensive midfielders around, like having a backup for somebody else. Like, and I just think that you're going to have to do that. Like, you need to have the solidity in the middle of the park. We didn't have it last season. Man United haven't had it for a while, and they've sorted that out. So, see what happens.
Do we have a fit? Patrick, welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, what's up? I'm good. What's up to the panel? Everybody in the queues. Pick up, man.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, let's get the like. Guys, we got only 40 likes. Can we get to 200 likes? Hit that like button. I'm not sure about like Liverpool, to be honest with you. I feel like your midfield is weak. I think your defense with Van Dijk and who's the other guy that is coming in? Jacquet and Leone. That's what you have?
Yeah, get something.
Bro, we are speaking in the group chat, and Patrick thinks that Liverpool aren't even going to be in the picture. That it's going to be City and Arsenal are going to be in the picture. Like, Liverpool aren't even in the picture. I know that Liverpool fans get annoyed by this. But what if Liverpool actually get Barcola? What if actually Liverpool get Barcola? What if the news is correct and they get Barcola? Where does that leave the
I was
team?
looking at the spine. Look, I've always respected and feared Liverpool. But it's because they had a spine. Alisson, Van Dijk, Salah, and obviously it was a bit of a spine. That's gone.
There is McAllister is doing well. McAllister is playing well.
No. I wouldn't.
Really? Really? No.
Be serious.
Are you kidding?
In the World Cup, he's playing well. Are we gonna deny that McAllister is playing well at the World Cup?
The spine is.
Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? Have you seen the midfielders that he's played against? Like, they're not even in our leagues. Like, not. I'm not talking like the Premier League. I'm talking just English leagues. Like, some of the, like, Argentina have played, like, every game they played is a team that's out of the top 18 of the world. Like, we're not gonna talk about that because you probably get your channel banned. So we're not going to talk about that. But McAllister hasn't played against anybody good in midfield in the World Cup yet. He will tonight. And you'll definitely see
Agreed.
how McAllister is not the right player to be at Liverpool next season in the centre midfield, because he'll be blown out of his arse in the first 50 minutes.
But you got
Seriously.
Grav at the base, man. Right, we're talking about you having
I want Grav on the bench.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Not on the base.
But if we go, I mean, and I know we're going back 2 seasons now, but when you won the title, Gravenberch was your 6, right? And why can't he have a part to play? Yeah, I know you say you don't like him there and you're talking about McAllister, but really and truly, when Grav was your 6, he looks solid. Can he not get back there? Or you just think it's done? And you want him done, gone?
I just feel like he's an 8. But he's not a great 8, but he's an 8. Like, he wants to score goals. He wants to get further forward. He wants to dribble past players. Look, the thing with Grav is Grav was an unknown quantity thrown in the 6th position, and nobody had a 6 that could take the ball and actually go past players and drop a shoulder and skin players. When that got found out, they put a box around him. And that's what the opposition did. They just boxed Grav up and they put players around him. And then when he did drop a shoulder, he just ran into another player, and he can't pass the ball anyway. So we got found out, and Grav had about 6 months that was good, and then teams just worked him out, and then he was non-existent then for the rest of the season. Like, seriously, like the revisionary on our team that won the league is a little bit skew-if. Like the last 4 to 6 months, Liverpool stopped playing good football and stopped being a real dominating team in games. And
Can I ask you a question? Why do people assume that Anthony Iraola will come in and instantly Liverpool will kick on?
Oh no,
where is that coming from?
I don't think that.
There's a lot of Liverpool fans that think that Anthony Iraola guarantees good football.
I don't think he guarantees good football. I think what he guarantees is he will guarantee a style and a system that will make the fans happier, because we'll be in games more. When Andoni plays a game, he plays to win. When Slot played a game, he played to not lose. Like, really.
It's horrible.
Like, we didn't play football to win matches. Like, really.
Is Andoni Iraola better than Maresca and Carrick then?
What's that?
Is Andoni Iraola better than Carrick and Maresca in the league? Where does he rank for the managers in the league?
Well, you can't. Well, are you going to put Carrick in a Bournemouth? Because you've got to judge him on who he's had. He's had Bournemouth, and he's improved them 3 years in a row, and he's got them to. He got them to an FA Cup semi-final, which they've never done before, and then he also got them into Europe, which they've never done before, and they've done it on a shoestring budget. Like, seriously, I think he made like 300 million in player sales as well while he was there. So it's like he's improved the team, improved the players, and improved their position every single year.
But it's a different ballgame at Liverpool.
Like, do I think he can do better than 5th for Liverpool? Yeah, I think we could probably do 3rd in a cup. Like, I think that's a
3rd ahead of Man. I'm not sure. I still think that Man United are ahead of Liverpool. I think it's a continuation of last season. I don't think that Anthony Iraola is going to change that. Maybe Michael Carrick is going to crumble under pressure, but I think that Man United, the business they're doing, the team they're building is actually a good team, especially with the Lewis Hall and the Manu Kone deal that looks like they're going to happen for Manchester United, and I think they're going to go ahead of Liverpool. Is Michael Carrick a better manager than Iraola? Not really. I've seen Michael Carrick coach for 6 months, basically. Didn't have a style, played all right football, didn't play fantastic football. But the squad is like, I actually think that you're relying so much on Van Dijk being at the same level. You're relying on McAllister. You're relying on Isak actually kicking on. What if Isak just comes back and he's just the same guy as last season? He's not fantastic. What if Virgil plays the same way? No, it's a goal.
That'll be the biggest flop in history, Mo. That will be the biggest flop in Premier League history.
Like, I think that Liverpool have a lot of ifs. Virgil must kick on. What if Virgil doesn't kick on? What if Isak? And I'm not here playing the role of like, oh, what is the worst case scenario? But I've seen Virgil last season struggle. I haven't seen Shirky struggle. I've seen Virgil struggle. I haven't seen Bruno Fernandes struggle.
He wasn't the only one that struggled though, Mo. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of with you, but I'm playing devil's advocate here. Everyone struggled in a Liverpool shirt last season.
Yeah, they did.
And when Arne Slot is playing people out of position, and I can't even figure out what his game plan is half the time. I'm sure Matt can speak to that a lot more eloquently than I can.
Oh, no, I have no idea either, mate.
No, exactly. You can go into more detail in terms of like what.
Oh, right,
like,
okay,
no one
yeah.
knows what on earth he was doing, right?
Yeah.
And this is me looking, from the outside in. Well, albeit I watched a fair few amount of Liverpool games last season, but I do think we've got a Verts. Yes, I'm with you, Mo. But then, who was good in a Liverpool shirt last season? Like, who's good? Even Soboslai fell off. So, like, I think we've got to look at Iraola and say, look, he's earned his stripes in terms of getting this job. What he's done at Bournemouth cannot be understated. There's not many managers that could have done what he did year in, year out. I think he went 12th, 9th, 6th, and he lost key players. Fact check me if I'm wrong. And he lost key players every season, and yet still managed to produce because he's a good coach and he has a good structure, and that's already winning ahead of Slot. So we'll have to see. Can he manage a big club? That's the big thing. Can he manage a big club like Liverpool? Because it's one thing doing it at Bournemouth. What he did at Bournemouth,
But I can do the same for
incredible.
Maresca. Can Maresca manage a club that is targeting to win the league? Can Michael
that's what you're
Carrick-
asking.
What
That is what you're asking, though.
No.
But if you
What
base
is
it
that?
just on Bournemouth, then you've got to
That's
say Iraola's going to be right up there next season.
It's a bit like Thomas Frank, isn't it? It's the same thing. He's so highly rated at Brentford.
Can Carrick lead
It's
Man
different.
United
Everyone
in the
does well at
Champions League
Brentford
and the
now.
Cup and
You
the
see-
league?
you
Can
see,
Michael
Mo,
Carrick do?
every manager.
Look,
every manager
the
right
thing
now.
is, look, the thing is about Andoni. Can I just say one thing about Andoni as well, which has kind of gone under the radar? He was unbeaten in 22 games to finish the season. Like, he's coming into Liverpool on an absolute crest, on a wave of a crest so high that he was the most informed manager in the Premier League when we ended the season. And I'm talking like went toe-to-toe with Man City, beat Arsenal, beat Liverpool, like beat everybody. Like, he was flying. I think the last time they got beat was like January. So he's come to Liverpool exactly at the right time when his stock is as high as it can be, and the whole process of what he's doing is at the highest it can be because he's got them pairing, and he's coming into Liverpool. Like, Bournemouth have got great players, by the way, but Liverpool had bangers they signed last season and still had a load of good players that they already had. Like, he's coming in there like a kid in a candy shop with a £50 nose. Like, literally, look at all these players. Like he's literally waxing lyrical about Stefan Bajcetic and Harvey Elliott, who like, he's already addressed the situation with Harvey Elliott in about 5 sentences because the last guy wouldn't give Harvey Elliott the time of day, like shut the door in his face. Like, he's already sat there saying, I've got a space for Harvey Elliott. Like, let's see him in pre-season. Like, this is exactly what Liverpool fans want. Like, we want our new coach to care about everybody in the club because that's how we've always been. We care about the under-21s. We care about the under-18s. Like, that's how it works at Liverpool. It's a little bit different than other clubs. And from the previous 2 seasons, we had a guy that didn't go to any reserve games, didn't give a shit about the under-18s. Like, he couldn't care less if you weren't in the 11 on the pitch. And this is the difference. And this is why I'm sat there excited. Like, if we come 4th or 5th next season and win a trophy, but still get into the Champions League, you know what? I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that because I hope there's going to be a plan. And I can see, just like Jurgen when he came in, yeah, we might not have finished winning loads of stuff, but you could see where the direction was going. And that's all we want as Liverpool fans. We just want to see, okay, we haven't done amazing, but I can see where we're heading. I can see what he's doing. I can see that he's implementing more youngsters. He's given the rest of the team a chance. Like, he's rotating the team. You know what I mean? And that's the difference. That's the difference for me. And the rest will come. But if he's a flop, he's a fucking flop. Like, I want him out. If he loses like 20 games in a row, like, and we're dog shit, I'm going to be sat there like that on my show going, nah, that's not worked. Like,
I'm looking at this and I'm feeling it.
that wasn't like a mic drop. Someone else can talk.
Yeah, it was like a
No.
mic drop.
This is what I say. Apart from Arteta,
But you also you have to look at the players that were there last year. They're going to have a year under their belt as well. Obviously, Kirkes and Ikatike and these kind of Florian Wirtz as well. They're going to have that Premier League experience of a year, so it might be a little bit better next season. Those players might step up next season. You never know as well. So it could be like a new signing. You know, the old cliche next season with these players.
Also, get play them in the right positions. Give them a system where they can thrive in. Like he's worked with Kirkes before, but don't forget, man, he was playing Florian Wirtz at left wing. Slot was
fullback.
Exactly.
Well,
This is what I mean. Kanate up top. I'm exaggerating, but I'm not exaggerating that much, bro. Do you know what I mean? All of these things will help. I think the Ekatike thing is in. Well, we'll have to see because Ekatike's going to be out for a hell of a long time, isn't he? But yeah, I agree with Sal. Like that combined with a guy that knows what he's doing can make Liverpool solid again. That's job number one. He needs to be a bit more solid.
Because all the managers are on the tester right now. I think Arteta is the only one who is proven right now. Aleska, Carrick, Iraola, they're all being tested. You know, it might not work out for Aleska because this is a big club and you are going after Pep Guardiola. Carrick, things worked out, but did you have the pressure? That's pressure proper. No, you didn't. Things were okay. You were just there. It works, it doesn't work. So we'll see. We just have to wait.
Let me do this super chats before actually. Mo, it looks like you were kidnapped for a second. I'm back, Fonzie. I'm back.
Yeah, people are asking.
Saka versus Messi, the good debate will end today. It's Madueke versus Messi. That is what is going on.
It's Morgan Rogers. Actually, bro. Morgan Rogers is starting on the right.
The lineup is not there.
No, Rogers.
The lineup is not there. How do you know?
Reliable resources.
Bro, I have my sources, Mo. I have my sources.
I'm telling you, tonight is the night that we see Rashford. I'm telling you. He's been saving him.
Silver Gunner, I just want to tell you something, Habibi. You pay money to insult. I don't know where are you from, but have you Googled this? Do you know what that says? Habibi, respect yourself. What is wrong with you? Are you like a kid? Did you steal your mom's wallet or something? Did your mom give you the credit card to pay these super chats, bro? You pay money. I'm here on the screen and you're trying to insult Egypt and Egyptians. Where are you from?
Egypt, well, Rob.
It's my fault.
It's like, what is this? What is it? Did you steal your mom's wallet or something like this? To put this, so you're paying the money to say this shit, bro? I can do it for free. I can do it for free. I can insult you for free. I don't know where are you from. You are Arab from Emirates that live in England. Great. What did that make you?
This is banter.
And is your country playing the World Cup? No, guess not. Guess not. It's not even in the World Cup. For Man United, City and Arsenal, are Man United prime now to go and battle these two?
I hope so. Mo. I hope when we signed Tielemans, I was a little bit like, what's going on there? But having thought about it for a little while, I'm looking at it, I think we're actually trying to build something here. We're actually trying to build a proper midfield for once. We haven't had a midfield for years. We had Casemiro, but he was at the other end of his career. Obviously, Tielemans is getting on a little bit. But if we end up bringing in Kone as well and add that little bit of aggression into that midfield, I think Man United are going for it. I really do. I think we can as well. I don't think it's beyond the realms of impossibility that we can improve from third place. Dare I say it? Yeah, I said it last season. We could, if we have the transfer window, get the transfer window right. I think we can try it. We can try and man a little bit of a cheeky challenge there if we get it right. We're nowhere near yet. Still think we need a few more players. We've only got Mainu, Santos, and Tielemans in midfield at the moment. That's not enough. We still need maybe a Kone in there, something like that. If we get the fullback sorted out and the squad, who knows what can happen? I think we can push these guys. I really do.
If you add Manu Kone, Sal, do you think you're competitive with Arsenal and City in that midfield? Kone, Tielemans, Mainu, Andre Santos, Bruno Fernandes. Is that equivalent to City and Arsenal's midfield?
But Arsenal City are smashing it at the moment with Bouaddi, Anderson, and Rodri and all them. So it's gonna take some beating that midfield, to be honest with you. But I'm confident with Michael Carrick. I think we did all right last season. Came third with a depleted midfield, so to speak. We're nowhere near in regards to numbers at the moment. Ugarte's got ACL. He's going to be out for the whole season probably, so we're not going to have him back. So we've only got those 3 players. It's up in the air. I'm confident. I don't think it's the best midfield in the country. I think it's a midfield more set on top 4 more than championship winning. I think it's more
with Manu Kone. Hold on, with Kone.
If we sign Manu Kone, that's different. Yeah, if we sign Manu Kone, then I think it'll push us up until number 2, pushing for the league. I really do think so. But Man City, I cannot say how much Bouaddi, how good this player is. And if they get him through the door, I mean, this player is going to be...
He ain't even play at Man City. It's going to be Elliot Anderson, Shirky, and Rodri.
Even that, look at that. You know, it's incredible. It's incredible midfield. I think Man United get Kone in there. Even
Rodri, Shirky, Elliot Anderson. Is that better than Manu Kone, Tielemans, Bruno Fernandes?
Nico Gonzalez as well, and they've also got obviously if they do get Bouaddi in there, then there. But I don't think it's necessary. I think Rodri is the best centre CDM. I think at the moment, I mean, maybe one of the best in Europe. Probably he didn't have the best of seasons last season, but I think he is. But Tielemans, I think he's underrated. I think if he comes to Man United alongside Kobe Mainoo, I think Kobe Mainoo another year under his belt, a bit of more experience. He's going to have a good season, I feel. And then you have obviously Santos, who I think is incredibly underrated as well. I think people are sleeping on this guy. I rated him when he was at Vasco da Gama. He's come in, he's come into a toxic environment at Chelsea, hasn't he? It's the environment that he was in. I mean, no one can really thrive at Chelsea at the moment. So I think he's going to have the right place to develop at Man United. And let's wait and see what happens. Our squad for now, as we said, we haven't got Kone yet, but if we do get him, then I think why not push? Why not go for it? One thing is that Carrick is going to learn next season. He's going to be, we're going to know a lot more about Carrick next season than last season, because Carrick last season was all about results, and that was it. And he just played the style of football to get results. Next season, you're going to see Michael Carrick's style that he played at Midfield.
Can I tell you something? Currently, if you get Manu Kone, your midfield might be like as good as Arsenal, or not better. To be honest.
Oh yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think Kone's phenomenal. If you've seen him from Roma,
well, like Zubamendi, Rice, Odegaard, is that better than Bruno Fernandes, Manu Kone, Tielemans, or Kobe Mainoo?
I don't think so. No, I don't think it's better.
You can have the argument that Arsenal is better, but
mentality-wise,
I think it's a conversation. Like, people don't want to have the conversation, but that's in vacuum, and I keep saying that. The difference is there's Mikel Arteta there that actually puts the structure around that midfield. There's Saliba and Gabriel behind. There's the wingers of Saka if they add Morgan Rogers. I'm talking in vacuum. That midfield of Man United is comparable to Arsenal. Now, in City, I got big doubts on Enzo Maresca. I'm just going to say this. He's a good coach, but I think people think that it's a plug and play, that he's going to replace Pep, like seemingly. I don't think so. I think Enzo Maresca is a level or 2 or 3 below Pep. Is he going to be able to get the best of Rodri? People watch Rodri with Spain, with all due respect. That is the Spanish national team. Is Rodri going to be the same? I'm not sure if Elliot Anderson is a good player. I said that many times. People actually don't like Elliot Anderson. I like him a lot. But there is Arteta that plays a big factor. Manchester United with Manu Kone, Kobe Mainoo, and Bruno Fernandes is as comparable as anyone in the league, with all due respect.
I'm sorry, I'm going with the Arsenal one there. If you get Bruno G, game over.
This is
okay. That's different. Bruno G and Rice is a wall. I think nobody can actually, like, Bruno Guimaraes and Declan Rice is a wall.
But this is my point, though, Mo. You're saying if United get Kone, okay, well, then if Arsenal get Bruno G, then what? I mean, I know you're saying you got your doubts about City, but it sounds like you've got City's midfield as number 1. But if we get a Bruno G in,
not true.
You don't have City as number 1 midfield. Okay, my bad. I read you wrong.
In vacuum, they might be, but again, is Maresca the guy to do the same as Pep? I don't think so.
Let's just go depth in between, right? Okay, so you got Rodri, you got Anderson, and you got Shirky, right? And then if we do get Bruno G, and guys, we're linked to Rodgers as well, right? Who can play the 10 as well as left wing. Yeah. We've got strength in depth. Now, let's say we get Bruno G. Let's take all our midfielders. Let's walk through them. Mars Lewis-Skelly, class at the back end of the season, class in the Champions League final, in my opinion, shows up and he really played progressive ball from the base. Zubamendi, the ticker for the first 6 months or first 2/3 of the season for us. Then you got Rice, then you got Bruno G. throw Rodgers into the mix. We're saying ifs and buts, right? Because you're saying if United sign Coney, then all right. If we sign Bruno, G and Rodgers, where do we stand? Put Arteta and Maresca to one side.
You're missing Moreno out of that midfield as well.
He's playing up top, mate. Don't worry about it.
It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
And we've not even spoken about Eze and Odegaard there. Not even spoken about.
He's spoken about Norgard. How good was he for Brentford? Like when you bought him, like seriously.
This is why him, does he?
We have to wait.
Come in
and Eze, play Eze in midfield as well.
This is why we have to wait to see if it clicks. We have to wait for
who?
The midfield. Like we can
for who? For which one? For which team? Arsenal already clicked.
No, but if you add somebody, adding someone is different. You get it? It is different.
I mean, we haven't talked about Chelsea's midfield. Like, they have got some good midfielders. Under Alonso, he could make that a really good midfield. Like, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Palmer, Lavia.
Lavia's made a glass.
Lavia's not even.
Chelsea fans were upset.
Lavia's not even a real guy.
Exactly, made a glass, mate.
Lavia, yeah, fair enough.
They're upset about Santos, though. They're not happy about it, Chelsea fans.
No, they're not.
The sale of Andre Santos. Yeah,
Santos is a very good signing for Man United for 50 million. People actually don't think that. I think it's a very good signing.
22 years old.
Yeah, I think it's a very good signing, to be honest, Andre Santos. I just think that people take things for granted. Like, people assume that Elite Anders is going to come in and kick in. Well, he's good. He suits Rodri, just to be honest with you. He runs around and he covers Rodri. I think Shirky, if he starts the season as the main number 10, I don't know where that leaves Foden. Maybe a rotational player. City's midfield is decent. I just don't like the fact that people put separation. And I'm assuming that Man United get Manu Kone. When Man United have the best 10 in the league in Bruno Fernandes. And I think Tielemans was one of the best midfielders. I think Manu Kone is phenomenal. Injury record is there, of course. We're going to be worried about that. But I don't think that Man United are far behind. I think they are behind Arsenal and City, but I don't think they're as far behind as people make it be. People like to banter and say that, Man United, we're going to be here when Carrick gets sacked. You don't know that. You're hoping so you can banter Man United, but you don't know that. That's not guaranteed that Carrick is not going to perform.
Mo. Go on, Patrick.
About Spurs and the midfield. The new Spurs midfield.
De Zerbi is a good coach. He's getting all the right tools, but it is Tottenham Hotspur. So we got to laugh and actually have the jokes around and just pick up the, do the tricks and stuff. But Spurs, it is Spurs. I've seen Conte fail. I've seen Mourinho fail. What makes De Zerbi so special? Nothing. I've seen
Ange Postecoglou play great football. Who's going to score the goals? They've got one forward.
Richarlison.
One forward.
I'm waiting for Chelsea's first signing.
Mo, can I pull you up on something that you said? You've said it a couple of times in this stream. You say, United, they're building. Are they going to be able to challenge Arsenal and City? You keep lumping Arsenal and City together. Patrick, I know you're a City man.
Go ahead.
This whole Arsenal and City, I want to just pressure test this a little bit, Mo, because do you genuinely believe it's Arsenal and City and everyone else is trying to catch them, or it's Arsenal and everyone else trying to catch them? Because what I will say...
Well, this guy thinks that City will win the league.
It's
That's fine. Well, let's come on to that. But here's my point: is that if we're 7 points clear of them at the end of last season and Pepper's left, you got in Anderson. Great, that's great signing. It is a good signing. I think he'll do all right if he's got Rodri next to him. It's a nice place to be. But I want to know, is it Arsenal and City or the rest are catching Arsenal? Because I don't see it as Arsenal and City. I see City of having lost Pep.
So Arsenal are winning the league. So you think the Arsenal are clear favourites next season to win the league?
Don't you?
Yeah.
I'm asking you first before you tell me.
Well, I've said it on my channel several times. I say it here. Mo, we're going to repeat.
Miles ahead of
everyone else. We're going to repeat. Bro, listen, we've had the only manager in the league that's won the title. Maresca's title challenges die by Christmas Day. Like, he's got to overcome that problem. Then he's got a red card problem. Then he's got I don't know how to win big shit problem. And people can say, oh, like this Arsenal fan giving it large after Arteta finally won after 7 years, 22 years. Yeah, and what? He did just win. None of you's lot won nothing. And I tell you what, if we do get a Bruno G, which looks close, who's gonna fancy it when we come to the Etihad, when we come to Old Trafford, when we come to Anfield, and then looking at Rice and Bruno G, and then backed up by Saliba, Gabriel, and Raya? I want to know.
I'm just glad I didn't.
Can I just add on that?
I'm just glad I didn't say that. You know what I mean? It's not me that said these things. You know, it's Neil, the Arsenal fan.
I'm not the Arsenal fan club, okay? Because I'm a Liverpool supporter, and I hate Arsenal, and I hate the fact that they won the league, and I hate the fact that they almost won the Champions League. Okay, I'll make that clear now. But PSG are doing an Arsenal because they are so scared of having to face Arsenal again. Watch them. They're signing loads and loads of players to be back up. And they're doing an attrition because they don't want to be in a situation next season where they've literally been challenged for the league all year. Arsenal were as well, by the way. Like, Arsenal only won the league like 3 games before the end of the season, just like PSG. Went all the way toe-to-toe with PSG in the final and lost because of silly penalty takers, like trying to do silly penalties, like run-ups. But Arsenal, if they get Bruno G, which they probably will, because everybody seems to be wanting to leave Newcastle right now, and they get Morgan Rogers, which I think they will get Morgan Rogers, because, and you've also going to replace one of your wingers with the guy from Norwich from years ago. What's his name? Solis, or whatever his name is. Scored loads of goals in Belgium. Replacing a Belgium guy. That's the worry, because that's the dynasty. That is the Arsenal dynasty. And if Arteta does slacken off the brakes because he's won a league, that's what also scares me, because they've got so much going the other way, which they haven't been able to really use as much as, because of Arteta, because he's got to win that league and he has to get that monkey off his back. Now
he's done it. Now
he might just be in the flow, and that might be fucking frightening. I've got to be honest.
This might bring a different type of pressure, though, wouldn't it? This will bring a different type of pressure. That pressure to winning back-to-back titles, which Arsenal have never done.
It might do. But who's going to capitalise if he does start faltering? Who's going to catch us?
City.
Patrick, tell me.
Everybody's got new managers. Like,
that's my point.
You're literally going in like.
Listen, new managers can come in and win the league. New managers can come in and win the league, but none of you's a prime. Look, guys, we're going into this season. Arsenal have an advantage. All we need to do is maintain that advantage. And I know all we need to do. I know it's more difficult than easier said than done. But Arteta now has won the league. He's also got a very stable side. And it's not like when Liverpool won the league and there was a lot of change, like Trent leaving and Van Dijk and Salah a year older. Guys, we're entering our prime years. Name someone in our main starting 11 that we need to move on through because of age. These guys are now winners. So who's going to challenge us when no manager knows how to win the Premier League? There's no Premier League winners in terms of managers amongst all your clubs.
But there's players.
Well, Michael Carrick is a serious winner.
You had Pep and players last season, Patrick, and 7 points off.
I don't know. Look, man, I'm confused with this season.
I would say there's probably one guy that might give it a go, and that was Emery. But he's selling loads of players. So he's having a bit of a transition season, like with loads of midfielders going, like left back, goalkeeper's going to be going, potentially some of his attackers. It's going to Arsenal's going to walk it, and I hate saying it.
Wait, how you put him?
I'm not of that mentality, man. I'm not of that mentality. Anything could happen in football.
I don't want to be like that.
Michael Carrick might come up, another manager might come up. Yeah. I think you might as well just throw in the towel then and not start next season. I think we can. I think if you buy it right, some things happen in the league. Leicester won the league at the end of the day. It can happen. You don't just give up and say, oh, they're going to walk it. I've seen a lot more better sides than this Arsenal side, including Arsenal sides, than this Arsenal side. You know what I mean? So I don't believe that it's a foregone conclusion. I think it depends on momentum. If for example, Man United, for example, not being biased, but if we go out there and we got a good, generous start to the season, we go on a 5-match winning run, who knows what can happen? Put a little bit of pressure on. You never know what can happen. And, you know, the pressure's going to be put on Arsenal again. And let's not forget that last season, you know, I didn't feel it was the strongest league ever, but Arsenal did their due diligence. They did well, and congratulations. They'll be favourites next season, but I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. They are favourites, but it's not a foregone conclusion for me. I think you need to believe. And you look at Liverpool as well, Mac. I don't know why you're saying this. You've got some great players in your team as well. I mean, you're looking at the players that you've got as well, and you've won the league. A lot of those players have won the league, mate. You know what I mean? They got the know-how. I mean, I'm being confident, and we ain't won the league since 2013. I mean, I'm going to believe that you can if you try. You don't know how good Carrick can be. I do. And I think he's underrated. I think he will come good. I think he was only performing the way he did last season because it was a results business last season, and that's what I would say. So let's wait and see. I mean, Arsenal are favourites, no doubt about it. Champions are always favourites, but I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna believe. I'm not gonna have that mentality, man. I
want it as well. So I want you to bring that mentality, and I want United to bring it. Like you and I watched the battles. We're old enough, aren't we? We watched the battles in the 90s and the early 2000s between United and Arsenal. I want it. I am coming with a bit of chest and saying that we're going to win the title because I genuinely believe it. I genuinely believe it as well.
No, I'm going to tell you the difference. I actually believe that Arsenal fans really believe they will win the title. I think the rest are based on, I'm not going to throw in the towel. I'm hoping that we come good. I'm hoping that we play better. Every time I speak to an Arsenal fan, they are just confident about their team, their stability, their coach, like they won the league. I'm guarantee you, if Pep Guardiola is here, Arsenal fans wouldn't be as confident as they are now. But because he left, they are confident now. Man City and Man United, Man United fans are hopeful, which is Sal said it. Arsenal are favorites, but I'm not throwing the towel. I'm still putting my name in the hat. Patrick is the one that is very surprising to me, that he's so confident that, no, fuck this Arsenal team. We're winning the league. We got the
Tell us, Paddy.
Like, Patrick is like, every time someone speaks in the group, he's like, no, I think we are winning the league.
Look, man, I'm not greedy. I've looked at my squad. I've studied it. I'm telling you, losing the league last season was an excuse. By us saying, oh, we were not good enough. No, Arsenal slapped us, and we have to admit it. And Pep Guardiola had all the tools to win the league. All the tools. Come on, Semenyo, Gay, Cherky, Ford. You tell me.
Youri, Nico Riley, Matthias Nunes, Gavardiol is back.
I'm saying, right now,
he's saying
we have the tools. But if Arsenal,
but you don't have the coach.
It doesn't matter.
It matters. Coaching is the best. It's the big. Unless you have a Salah, coaching is the main reason why teams win league.
Patrick's making his argument.
I have Haaland.
Oh, come
on. Come on.
You know what? You know my stance. City's team, left backs fantastic, center backs phenomenal. I love Matthias Nunes. I think Rodri, Cherky, Elliot Anderson, Foden. I think even Reinders, if he's not sold, he's gonna be all right with Maresca. He makes late runs similar to Enzo Fernandez, but more physical. Haaland, of course, Doku. I just have doubts over Enzo Maresca that you don't. You don't have any doubts about the guy whatsoever.
The thing with Maresca as well, which is just driving me nuts, you're constantly linked with Malo Gusto.
I know.
He's a bench player for Matthias Nunes. He's a good player. Malo Gusto is a very good player.
75 million.
No. I think you're gonna get him for like 40 million. Something like that. If he pushes to leave. I think you're gonna get him for like 40 million. Yeah, they are idiots. They're not gonna get fucking 75 million for their backup right back.
You know what?
Can we just be serious here?
Just say, let's wait and see. Because you never know.
I'm not. It's not about me waiting or not waiting. It's about logic. Mikel Arteta's the best coach in the league now. It's as simple as that. And they fucking give him Morgan Rogers, Julian Alves, and Bruno Guimaraes. Who's the fucking stopping that machine? Who's stopping them, bro? No one is stopping them. If Barcelona pulls that away from the Julian Alvarez deal, and his only option is Arsenal put 100 million on the table, he's an Arsenal player. And everyone is going to cry about it. And by the way, People DM me and say, "Oh, Julian Alvarez is now coming to Arsenal. Stop spreading rumors." I didn't say he's going to Arsenal. I'm fucking reading Ben Jacobs' fucking tweets. And Ben Jacobs is saying that Julian Alvarez is not saying no to Arsenal. But he's not coming to Arsenal. And he might not go to Arsenal. Nobody knows. At the end, Barcelona might pay the 150 million, right? They might.
It's a lot of money.
But if they don't, and Arsenal get Julian Alvarez, you're not telling me that anybody has a better team than Arsenal in the league. If not in the fucking world.
It's not only that. It's not only that, Mo. It's like they're not signing projects. You're going in and signing like 26-year-olds, 27-year-olds who've been there, done it, like won stuff, been around for ages, like suffered. Like we're signing youngsters. Like there's a lot of teams that are signing youngsters who haven't got that much experience in winning all the things. Like you go and get Alvarez. He's won everything in multiple leagues. Like it's so annoying. Like Morgan Rogers, like finished the article right now. Like, you know, Bruno Guimaraes, like, okay, yeah, he's not won with Newcastle, but he's still a top player. And you're going in and getting players in their prime, and it's just plug and play. I fucking hate it.
Matt, the only thing I'd say on that and the Alvarez thing, and I love it, by the way, keep going, Matt, but I would say the Alvarez thing is you probably still have Barca favourites to nab him. You know, I know there's all this talk about Barca's financial constraints and whatever. It doesn't look like it. They've got in Adeyemi, they've got in Gordon, and apparently they're preparing an offer north of 130 for Alvarez. So, and obviously the boy wants to play for them. So I would say the Alvarez deal is a long way to go. The one thing we do have is Berta up our sleeve, and the fact that Atleti apparently on paper don't want to, and have been very vocal about it, don't want to deal with Barca. But if Barca whack down the money, then that Atleti going to sell him, aren't they? But let's see. I mean, outside of that, I agree with what Mac's saying. Like we're buying proven, ready-made players. I mean, even Morgan Rogers is already used to fighting on multiple fronts last season, right? 23, 25 GA last season, and he's fighting in Europe and for top 4 in the league as well, right?
Allah Al-Azim, Neil, you are
by
ignoring
the
biggest
way,
thing.
Morgan Rogers.
Sorry,
Morgan
man.
Rogers should have won Young Player of the Year instead of
everyone is ignoring the biggest
goal.
factor out there.
Tell me.
Because people have ruined their mind. It's called Mikel Arteta. It's called the
Yeah,
coach that is the only one that has won the league. Everyone keeps talking about teams and squads and this and that. You got the coach that won the league with Arsenal last season. He's the only guy in the league that won, apart from Xabi Alonso with Bayern Leverkusen. Baby.
We said that at the start, right, of this whole monologue thing.
But everyone is ignoring that. Like they're talking about teams and squads, and Mikel Arteta won the league. He proved everyone wrong. He proved all the doubters wrong, and he's gonna go again with a better squad. Not even a weaker one. They're not stripping him with his best players. He's improving his team. So what is stopping him from winning the league? Nothing, in my opinion.
But back to back is not easy. Trust me, no matter who you are.
Who said it's not easy? But Pep did it. But okay, I'm gonna tell you, wallahi, Patrick. If Pep is here, if Pep is still here, or Jurgen Klopp or someone, I would say, yeah, Mikel Arteta has an uphill battle, right? But Pep is not here. You got a new coach that always falters in December. We have an educated guess here. The educated guess say that Maresca is going to be good, but he ain't going to be able to be Arteta. If he does, I will say he proved me wrong. But it's on him to prove people wrong, not the other way around. I'm not going to sit here and anticipate that it's going to be Arteta until he proves it. Why? People said the same about Mikel Arteta against Pep. People for years said that Mikel Arteta has to prove us wrong, not the other way around. Why it's different for Enzo Maresca? Why when the talk comes to City is different?
Because Slot did it. Slot did it.
Yeah, Slot did it with having one of the best. Yeah, Slot had a player that had the best ever season in the history of the Premier League in terms of numbers. The best ever. Do you have a player that will have the best season ever?
Haaland.
No, he's not. Haaland is not. No. Haaland is never going to be Salah. He's a great goal scorer. Haaland is, with all due respect, Haaland is never going to top the shots for chances created. Big chances created. Assists and goals. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You will have maybe Shirky doing that and Haaland scoring the goals. They had one player that every time the ball got to his feet, he created a big chance. That never happened in the Premier League, apart from Thierry Henry once. He only did it once. So Salah did it. So people ignoring that the Salah thing. The Salah thing was ridiculous. And also, with all due respect, Van Dijk was amazing. And he was fucking amazing, Van Dijk, that season. And Gravenberch played something that I've not seen for half a season. He was ridiculous, Gravenberch, in that midfield. Are your players that are going to do this? I don't know. But I don't think you have a player that can do a Salah. Do you have a player that can do a Salah? Top the charts in every single attacking aspect? You don't. Erling Haaland is fantastic. He's a beast. Buy in Salah, with all the respect to him. So for me, I'm got a lot. Arsenal.
All you boys got a lot of work to do. City got a lot of work to do. You have. You have, Paddy. Patrick, I know you're like, yeah, we're gonna challenge Arsenal, we're gonna win the title, or we're not challenge Arsenal, you think you're gonna win the title. Fair play, let's see it. But if you can't do it with Pep, you're gonna struggle. Like, that is just a fact, isn't it? Like Pep is Pep.
It's a big factor.
I don't even know if Maresca can get the best out of Haaland. Like, did Maresca get the best out of any of his number 9s? Like, okay, yeah. Who's the guys that Chelsea want to get rid of now? The English guy.
Jackson.
Jackson. The lap.
Okay, yeah, he got something out of the lap. Like, really? Like, didn't he get rid of what's his name?
Jackson, wasn't it?
Didn't he get rid of Jackson?
Yeah.
Like, is he going to be able to get the best out of Haaland? Like, Pep
But
literally reshaped the team to make Haaland work.
Let me do the super chess and then I'm gonna ask a question. My apologies more. I love England more than Touchline. Yeah, Touchline doesn't like England. It's up to him to not like England. I don't tell people what to like and what not to like. You love England. Hopefully England will actually take the trash out today. Hopefully they will do. Hopefully they will. Coney only missed 19 games in 2 years. By the way, that was fact checked and it's actually true. Coney didn't even miss a lot of games. Yeah,
he played like 80 games for Roma. He's been really good. It was the team before Mönchengladbach that he missed games for. That's why we didn't sign him, because he got injured.
Mo, do you think the halftime show 30-minute break is good? And again, how don't not talk about it if FIFA, it's not about football? I'm going to tell you something, Magnum. I didn't enjoy this World Cup, even though Egypt reached the round of 16. I'm going to tell you why. And people can like it, can hate it. I felt that most of the World Cups I watched, all of them, were about the football. I feel there is more camera going to the celebrities and the content creators that are in the stands than every single stoppage. We're not watching. Back in the days, used to watch the coach with the players. You know, like we're analyzing the gestures and what's happening. I feel like every stoppage, they are taking it to Beckham, to iShowSpeed, to this content creator. It's not about football anymore. It's about the celebrities and it's about the media and the marketing. America and FIFA have succeeded to make football exactly into American football. 4 quarters with a halftime show. Basically, that's what happened. It's 4 quarters with a halftime show. That's what is going on now, right? There is more stoppage in there. Yesterday, by the way, there is an incident that happened yesterday that goes against everything that we have been told. They called a free kick to France yesterday. A free kick. No yellow card, no mistaken identity, nothing. The Dembele foul around the 18. Mm-hmm. The VAR told him it's not a foul. He called it the other way. They're literally re-riffing the game from the room. And I get it. It wasn't a foul, right? But the same incident happened to Messi in Argentina and VAR didn't intervene. You make up with that whatever you want to make. Yesterday, a foul was called for Dembele. And the referee changed his mind.
Mo's electricity
after
might go
calling
again.
the foul.
Mo, don't do it.
I talk about it every day, mate. I don't
Wallah al-Azim, yesterday, the referee called the foul for Dembele. The Spanish players complained he did this, and then he called foul the other way. Re-riffing the game genuinely happened yesterday. Not yellow cards, not a penalty, not a corner. It's a regular foul in the middle of the pitch. What is the point of a referee anymore? I don't know.
So what do you do?
In terms of halftime show, by the way, 30 minutes break is going to kill momentum. It's going to make the players not warm enough. It's going to get you another warm-up time in the second half. People are going to forget what happened in the first half. And they're going to focus on Shakira dancing and shaking her ass great at halftime. It's fantastic. You know what I mean? I love it. I've been to a halftime show. I've been to the Super Bowl. It's fantastic. But literally, it is about the halftime show. And I'm going to tell you, being an American, lived in America for 14 years. The Super Bowl isn't about who wins. It's literally about the halftime show. People are going to wait for Shakira's show instead of actually watching the game.
The trailers.
And this World Cup, I didn't enjoy it. And it didn't feel like we have gone through 48 teams. Someone tell me that you have felt like we have gone through round the 32-16.
No.
It feels like the final just happened, right? Why? Because it's about the celebrity, it's about social media, it's about the content, it's about all of this. They ruined it. It was about, I remember 2006, I remember 2010, 14 in Brazil. It was about the football, it was about the moments. Now it's about who shook whose hand in the stands. It's not about who played football. They ruined it, for me, at least. That's why I'm not even enjoying this World Cup. I'm not.
For me, it's all about Cape Verde. Amazing. Absolutely loved it. Start to finish.
Coney and Tielemans never played against each other, so I think they might not gel so easily compared to Guimaraes and Rice. Maybe that is a big thing. That is a big thing. Makes sense. That is the big thing. We'll see how it goes, AMT. But I'm going to tell you something. There is no double pivot that is better than Declan Rice and Bruno Guimaraes together. Not even Elite Anderson and Rodri, by the way. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Mo, what's your threshold with Arteta? Oh, wait. I invented that threshold. I'm telling you something, Marco, from now. People are going to find flaws in Arteta and going to ask him to be sacked next season. I'm going to tell you something. People are going to ask for better football. You'll see. Do City fans believe in Maresca? It could hurt them. Patrick believes that Maresca is the truth.
I believe.
US, Canada, Mexico World Cup better than 22 to 18. Ask anyone that went to the World Cup in America and ask anyone that went to the World Cup in Qatar. Just the fact that people move between stadiums in trains made the World Cup much, much better. Ask Terry, who went to Qatar. Ask the people, our friends that went to Qatar and went to America. The World Cup in Qatar was much, much better. Just based on the fact of geography, because that stadium. I have friends that went to 2 games in one day, just by the way. 2 games in one day. They had 2 tickets. They took the train and they went to the other one. So that's it. It was ridiculous at Qatar. It was ridiculous at Qatar. But anyway, people don't like to say that. People don't like to say that. And it was tainted by referee's decision for Argentina last World Cup as well. But it is what it is. Holland. Van Dijk's smile is an epic. It's gonna live forever. That moment when he realized what is going on and he looked at Messi, he looked at the referee, and then he's like, okay. It's like
the same as well. He looked at the referee and he looked at Lasheen, I think it was, and he was like, what the hell was going on?
100%, yes, 100%. Moving on to the World Cup today. For the last one. Even 2002 World Cup in Japan and Korea. Listen, that was one of the worst World Cups ever I've watched in terms of like the coverage, in terms of like the referees' decisions, and it was just shit. The whole World Cup was shit. To be honest with you, only Turkey was good, South Korea was good, but they cheated their way into the quarterfinal. I'm just going to tell you that basically
Italy.
It was a tainted World Cup. It's one of the worst World Cups I've ever watched in my life. The best World Cup for me, I know all of us are old enough, is 1994 in America for me. The Romania, that was one of the best for me, to be honest. In terms of what again?
Didn't they dye all their hair red?
It was blonde, wasn't it?
It was the World Cup 1994. Bulgaria, Romania. I remember the Romania-Argentina game.
Hristo Stoichkov.
Stoichkov was ridiculous. 94 was absolutely elite. The stories. Ireland beating Italy early. Roberto Baggio missing the penalty. It was nuts.
Georgie Hachi
was amazing. Sweden with the Darlin and these guys. I know you know that, Mac. Don't act young. I know that you're my age.
No, I know that. I'm not acting young.
1990
there, I think.
I didn't watch 1990.
98 was all right as well. France.
98 was good.
98 was good.
It was very good, actually. 98 was very good, actually.
Yeah.
It was
amazing. Decent. The Dutch were quality. That
2006 was full of everything, to be honest with you. I still remember the Portugal versus the Netherlands game was fucking amazing. That was amazing.
98 was the Argentina game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
England Argentina game.
Simeone,
Sol
bench.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Sol Campbell.
And the Bergkamp goal against
Flacco.
Argentina where he controlled it.
In terms of
Mate. That was such a
in
moment.
terms of England, who's the best player at the World Cup? I'll be back just in a second.
The best player.
At the World Cup, performance-wise. Jude Bellingham.
Jude
come on.
Bellingham. Jude Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham has been the best player for me. All round.
Mbappe's been brilliant, but Mbappe's had loads of players
he's out,
around
mate.
him.
He's not in it anymore.
Mbappe's had loads of players around him, like Dembele and Elise, and you know.
No, the work that Bellingham's putting in.
Jude is Jude, and Harry Kane has been the backup.
Jude, I think also context matters, doesn't it? It's like Mbappe has been excellent, but when you're scoring goals that necessarily don't matter as much versus a guy that's coming clutch at the business end in back-to-back games, you know, and he's clutch, and it's not just the goals that he's scoring. It's his play. It's all round. He's almost single-handedly dragging England across.
He's reminded me of Steven Gerrard for Liverpool for a number of years when the team's just
you can't
not
pay
there,
him a bigger compliment.
He's just going, just get up there, get into the game, doing it on his own. Unbelievable stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't think you can pay him a bigger compliment just by saying that. By saying that, it kind of says it all, doesn't it? I think Jude is just grabbing the game, grabbing England, grabbing everyone by the scruff of the neck and dragging them over. People point to Messi being incredible, but what Messi's done in this World Cup, obviously incredible. He's 39. The team is geared to make sure that Messi can last 90 minutes, right? Because he's not having to do much running around and whatever else. I think Jude Bellingham has been just all round dynamic across, covering every blade of grass, and the clutch element. I mean, he's like Kobe Bryant clutch at the moment.
I'd love to know his running stats because I think he's ran more than any other player in the World Cup. Like genuinely,
he's one who's running. Anderson is running for no reason.
Yeah, Anderson. Yeah. I don't know.
Anderson.
All you need to know about Anderson is Anderson stayed on, Rice came off, and England lost control in the midfield. That's all you need.
Who would you play at centre back, by the way? Would you play Dan Burn or would you go back with Gay?
Gay.
Is he out? He's out, isn't he? He's still out.
No, he was okay in the last game. Have we got any players that can get banned for the final?
No, it resets after the final.
If he's basically anyone picks up a red card now, that's the only way they get it.
Can I ask a question? Why not Rodri?
Fair point.
He's been fantastic. He's been fantastic.
Why not?
I mean, someone's just put Olmo in the chat. I mean, he has been unbelievable for Spain.
The thing is, I think what it is, Mo, is that when you play as a collective, as Spain do, and the reason why I have them favourites but anyway, we can come on to that. But I think Rodri has been absolutely incredible. It's not just about moments, though, is it? They're playing so well as a team, and we have looked a bit clunky. I don't think we looked great against Norway. I agree with Tuchel. And therefore, in those clutch moments, when Jude comes up and scores, you know, Anthony Gordon gets the assist for that first goal, but that's all Jude. Yeah. That's all Jude. That goal's actually incredible, what he does. His movement, everything he's done in this World Cup so far, and at the timing that he's done it, Mo, I'd say he's probably just been that bit ahead of Rodri. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, could Rodri be lifting the World Cup at the end of it and Jude, you know, crying his eyes out? Yeah, that could well easily happen. But I think as a standout player of the tournament for me, it's very difficult to look beyond Jude. And what hasn't he done?
Messi done wonders. Messi led Argentina on his own.
I mean, Jude played up front against Mexico. And he gave them a torrid time, even though he was up front on his own. And he was on his haunches, literally gasping for breath. There's just something about that it's like Terry Butcher.
But what
do you think us as English?
Though, I mean?
But Matt, to that point,
bleeding. I could
but
see.
Okay, so is that an English thing? Are we now falling into the England and English players and brought up on the Premier League? Is there a certain profile of player that we're more drawn to? Because Mo has made a good point. Why not Rodri? I'll be more drawn to the fact that, like you just said, Terry Butcher, blood on his shirt, headband around, putting your body. You compared Jude to Steven Gerrard. Like, that's very kind of an English pick, as opposed to maybe, you know, going for someone slightly more technical, like an Elise or whatever. I'm spitballing here. Is that, are we falling into the English trap by wanting that kind of, you know, box to box, barnstorming midfielder that's scoring goals aplenty and whatever else?
I get where you're coming from. So it's like, why do we need to associate Jude with another English person? Like, he could be like a Zidane. You know what I mean? He could be, I don't know. I see where you're coming from. Like, is Jude our Messi? Is Jude like Messi?
Are we drawn more to that type of player than
I
more
get where
technical?
We're like Stuart Pearce, you know, screaming at the crowd sort of people, innit? Look at that, these little images that stick in our head. That's what we're like, innit? You know, we thrive off that, don't we?
What do you think, Patrick?
I mean, Jude had a go at his own manager, like, and I absolutely love that.
I like that. I love that.
I love that. Like,
I'm not British, but I think Jude, I love his attitude. You know,
But he's not better than Messi, people. He hasn't been better than Messi.
Man, it's the attitude, the way he stands up and he grabs the ball. That's amazing. I envy it.
You're crazy, you guys. Messi has literally all that. I know that he walked half the game or 70% in the game, but that's what maybe a good player like Messi needs to be carried defensively like that. But every time he gets the ball, he's been fantastic. Just to be honest with you guys, like even though Argentina beat Egypt without Messi, oh my word, Argentina would be nothing. I think
it's a case of Jude's gone to the Azteca and
together.
done it. He's gone when Norway were 1-0 up against us. He's gone to.
I understand. Yes,
but I get exactly what you're saying. By the way, Mac, I will say, I love the fact that Jude, you know, gave it to, you know, the reporter and said, "Oh yeah, you know, he gave it to Tuchel." That doesn't happen though if the reporter doesn't report what he just said, right? Like that for me is Gabriel's the one.
That's English. That's English for you, isn't it? English.
Gabriel Clark.
How about Declan Rice? I thought Declan Rice should be the best player in the World Cup. Like, how's that working out?
He was sick last game, though, isn't it? Fair play to him. He was ill.
I'm working out, Declan Rice. Can I ask you guys something for real? Who's better, Declan Rice or Elliot Anderson? This World Cup for England.
For this World Cup?
Rice.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be biased here, but I'm telling you it's Rice, Mo.
Yeah, Rice.
Rice has been better. He has been better. Elliot Anderson, especially if you look back to the group games, Croatia went missing. Congo, he was shocking, Elliot Anderson. And I don't think you can point to any particular games, apart from the last game where Rice was pretty much dead and out on his feet, where you go, oh my God, Rice was shocking. But I can point to a couple of games where Anderson was shocking. But maybe I got my rose-tinted glasses and I'm waiting for you to correct me.
Any chance of Kobe Mainoo getting a game, though? Any chance? Like, you know, technically different.
Crazy,
kind of
isn't it? Crazy. Might as well chuck Joe Gomez again.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't want to. He's not disrupting that midfield too much.
I think people are biased. And not seeing what Elliot Anderson do on the pitch, the ground he covers. I think because people love Declan Rice, and I think Declan Rice is fantastic, but it's very obvious and apparent to me that he's injured. That he shouldn't have been at the World Cup playing every single game. He should have been maybe playing 60 minutes a game or 50 minutes a game. The guy literally plays on like crutches. Like I can tell that Saka is hurting. Every time he dribbles, he's hurt. The guy isn't fit. Like Saliba yesterday at the end, his body gave up. He's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm sitting down. I'm done. Like for me, the amount of running Declan Rice does, I can tell the guy has been exhausted all season now, and it's apparent. And for me, I think Elliot Anderson has played a better World Cup.
He might have had a couple of games where he's had a couple of better games than Rice, but he's also had a couple of shockers. Like I remember the Congo. I remember the Congo game. Anderson was poor, and I think it was Croatia. The first game, where was Anderson? Whereas Declan Rice, I mean, Rice showed up, big moments going to the Azteca. Who's responsible for that goal? Well, Rice plays a big part in that opening goal, right? Which then opens the gate for the second goal. We broke the back of the match by going 2-0 up and scoring twice inside 40 minutes. That's what broke the back of the match. And you have to go back to how did we score that first goal? Again, that Rice run. And I don't want to live in moments, Mo. You can say, oh, that's one moment, but it's a pretty fucking big moment. And I don't see Anderson has been solid last couple of games. I will give you that.
He's been very listen. He's not amazing.
I don't think either of them. I don't think Rice has been amazing.
He's not amazing, but the fact that Elliot Anderson is very
brilliant.
consistent. The fact for me that Elliot Anderson is very consistent. He gets on the ball a lot. He creates angles for his teammates. I think that I will give it. He has not been okay. He's not Zidane. You know what I mean? But I think that Elliot Anderson. Every time I watched him.
Yeah,
I think this is the perfect combination to have with someone like Rodri. Running around, creating an angle. I genuinely believe that Elliot Anderson is a very good player. Is he 115 million pounds? Well, the price is the price. If Matias Fernandes is 85, well, it is what it is, you know?
Do you think either have been great, though, Mo? Do you think either Anderson and Rice, you could say, oh, they've
I'm going to tell you something. Tuchel teams, you don't have to be great. Jude Bellingham hasn't been... Okay, what I mean, Jude Bellingham has been moments player, hard work, going back to tackle, getting at the end of things. But if you look at the performance, England aren't dominant in terms of like, you're not seeing a player in England that is a standout. He's running the game. He's the one that is making, you know what Shirky used to do at City last season when the games he played? He isn't the standout. Thomas Tuchel is like that. Thomas Tuchel is like hard work, a structure. Again, I'm going to repeat it, and people are going to hate it. It's a reflection of the best team in England, which is Arsenal. No one stands out at Arsenal last season in terms of like creativity or something like that. But it's a good structure that will beat anyone. By the way, do you know who plays like this? Spain. Even the star players like Yamal aren't standing out. But the whole structure team, the whole team is standing out. Yesterday, if you watch the bowlers at Spain, no one you can say yesterday was like an amazing bowler dribbling, and Rodri was like playing give and go, pass, and creating, dictating the game. Yamal was trying, but he wasn't amazing. England and Spain this World Cup, for me, are proving that structure is way more important than having individual talent.
Do you think that England is a reflection of Tuchel's time at Chelsea, the way he won Chelsea the Champions League that time?
It's even a reflection of what Arsenal do, to be honest with you, what City does. More structure, everyone knows the rule, everyone knows what they want to do on the pitch. And that's a positive thing. You know, Argentina, there is 10 players on the pitch that do that and one player that is a free player on the pitch. Even the strikers at Argentina, they are running their asses off to cover for Messi. That's the new football. You can have all the talent you want. Yesterday, Spain stopped France's individual talent by having a great start. We saw Baena sprinting back to cover Olise. We saw everyone sprinting to cover that talented player at France. And I think that's the new way of playing football. You got to be structured. You have to have a good plan. You got to have everyone covering for their teammates. That's what England does. And at the end, couple of crosses, Jude getting at the end of things. There is no standout player. Someone tell me who's the standout technical or dictator in England. No one. No one does this. Because it's a structure thing. And I think Chelsea is a good shout. I said it this morning. I said that Chelsea, it looked like Tuchel can do the 2021 Chelsea Champions League, where it doesn't have to be.
You can win tournament football.
Yeah.
You can play tournament football. And the thing is, you're absolutely right as well. When Morgan Rogers comes on, you expect Morgan Rogers to be like he is at Villa, like this dribbling monster going past players. He's not doing that in England, for England.
Passing, covering ground, passing.
Yeah. It's true.
And I think that's the new way new way of playing football. Listen, you can have all the talent you want.
I can live with that for 2 games to get the World Cup. I can live with that.
You can have all the talent you want in the world. If you aren't utilizing it in a structural way, you aren't winning shit. That's it. Basically, that's what happened. Even PSG, Luis Enrique, the man is a tactical guy. He runs the team still as a team that knows what they want to do. By the way, there is reports that actually Nico Raleigh isn't going to start. He's playing a defensive lineup in the back with, I think, Konza, Spence, Gahey, and Stones. They say Rice is fit, so he's going to start again.
I
Who
worry
else?
about John Stones. I worry about John Stones.
He's not even a good defender.
He's played way too much football already for me. Like,
Oh, it's Reece James. He's going to start versus England at right back.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Reece James,
so that's okay.
Gahey. So Gahey, Stones, Reece James.
Conser, won't it? It'll be Conser.
Konsa.
Conser will start as a centre back. He has to. Like,
Konsa and who? No. It's James, Stones, Spence. That's it. Matt already, Sam Mukbel, BBC, and Matt Law, they already tweeted.
so Conser's not playing.
Konsa's not playing.
He's been unbelievable.
O'Reilly's
Konsa's
not playing either.
No. Konsa's not playing.
Well, now to
O'Reilly's-
answer Ram's question in the chat. Now, if Tuchel,
Who's
if
Ram?
Wow.
If Tuchel does lose tonight, will there be question marks on him? Well, yeah, of course there will.
Oh yeah, absolutely, mate.
But I don't think honestly, I don't think we lose Ram anyone. I don't think we lose. I think Tuchel's in-game management, he tends to get it right. And if we do put it on, I know, look, okay, I get it. O'Reilly's starting, and there's a couple of question marks about the starting 11. I need to look through that again, Mo, if you can bring that up or whatever. But Tuchel tends to get it right. And I've been saying all tournament, the RGs have flattered to deceive. I do think.
Why did you call him the RGs? I never heard that before today. Terry said the RGs. The fuck is the RGs? It feels like the orgies.
We got history, mate. We got history. No, but honestly, I would say I've said it all tournament, if Argentina come up against a side that is not just robust, but puts it on them, they can be got at. They can crumble. They can crumble. I do think we need to be.
I think someone need to handcuff these thugs and just put them in jail. That's what they want. We need to do.
Listen, I'm bang up for tonight.
These motherfuckers. Someone need to put them in their place.
Like when Egypt got robbed, I was just sat there on the TV going, "Come on, one of the Egyptian players is going to break Messi's legs now." Like, just to go, you're not winning anything, Argentina.
To be honest with you, there's a couple of players that need their head checked. In my opinion, when they play football, not a couple, about 2-3 times. Like, I genuinely believe that some of these people are violent, hateful people when they play football. And the likes of Romero, Lisandro Martinez, this motherfucker that came on for the Egypt game, what's his name, Molina, whatever his name, not Molina. Molina's a nice guy that plays for Atletico Madrid. That other guy, that bitch, someone need to tell him that this is football, it's not wrestling, for fuck's sake. Some of these motherfuckers, I'm so due respect. Someone need to slap these people and tell them this is football. It's not wrestling. You can go play American football if you want. But these bitches, like, someone need to tell them that. But the problem is they can fucking get away with it. And that's what makes it worse. They get away with it. The likes of Romero haven't got a yellow card this World Cup. Believe that. Lisandro Martinez haven't got a yellow card. This Taliafico guy hasn't got a yellow card yet. These bitches, someone need to stop them. Man.
I might be, look, Mo, I'm actually with you on this, but I just want to
That's a Man United player, by the way. Sorry.
Slightly.
It doesn't, by the way, it's not about Man United. It's a freaking Argentinian thing. The Argentinian defenders and midfielders have always been thugs. Since the start, since Ayyola days. We all know this. Every one of us watch people try to break other people's legs. Diego Simeone, back in the day, used to break people's legs. Apart from Zanetti, who was a nice guy, tucked shirt inside. Sorin. These people used to break people. Gabriel Heinze, Marcus Rojo used to go into the pitch adamant that I'm going to break someone's knee today.
I wonder why Mo is okay with Zanetti. I wonder why.
No, but you know the drill. There is others. I'm going to tell you, there are others. Sorin, that guy was very nice for Argentina. Yammi Utamendi can be Broski, can be a drug lord somewhere, Broski. This guy can be a ringleader, for fuck's sake. The way he plays football. There is Pablo Aimar was nice. Ortega was nice. I think Riquelme was a nice guy.
Veron was all right. Veron.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, man.
Like, I saw Redondo was
when they're together, that's when it's the problem. When they're together.
Bro, we all know.
Did you hear some of the
these
stuff
Argentinian defenders, bro? They play to break people's legs.
Afterwards. Like, they're scum. They're absolute scum.
Need to stop them. And if someone doesn't like it, if you're Argentinian, The problem is, you know what I'm talking about because I played against Argentinians football, and their defenders and midfield adamant to break people's legs when they play. They leave studs up, they go kick ankles, and they know what they're doing. And these people know elbows at the back of your head when they're trying to head. We know that. Since the back of the days, they used to do this. It's always been like this. Anyway, I know that you guys, but it's just it's how I believe. It's how I believe. Anyway, let me do this couple of super chats before we get out of here. Mo, you are right. World Cup 2002 was the worst in the history, but it was the best in terms of availability for Asian viewers all over Asia. Okay, fair enough. In terms of that, yes. I failed the year because I didn't go to exams in college in first year because the World Cup was at the time the games was going.
Do you want the lineup? Do you want the lineup? It's out.
Yeah, spit it out.
Yes, sir.
Pickford, James, Stones, Guehi, Spence, Rice, Anderson, Rogers, Bellingham, Gordon, Kane.
Roger. Okay, say that again.
Hold on.
Say that again
Rogers,
after Jude. Say that again after Jude.
Rogers,
Kane, who?
Bellingham, Gordon, Kane.
Okay,
what did I
Rogers
tell you,
on
Mo? What did I
Hold
tell
on,
you, Mo?
how's
I
this
have
gonna
my
work out?
sources, baby.
Who's playing right side?
Rogers.
It's Rogers, bro. I just told you.
By
James
enter that
Rogers.
winger.
It has
James Rogers.
can play through.
Fair enough. Enter right winger, anyway.
He's obviously got something up here, Tuchel, and he's thinking about something. He's obviously.
No, at the
He is.
academy.
And he's also
At the
thinking,
academy.
I'm not starting Madueke.
At the academy. At the academy.
And
we're
Saka
playing-
could come on later on.
They're playing Simone, though. They haven't played him yet. Argentina are
We're
playing
playing the
Simone.
kid, Simeone. The kid, Simeone.
Son.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
put it on
thanks,
him as well.
Simeone,
How
Fernandes,
did you
and
get
Kane.
this lineup? Where did you get the lineup? It's not.
It's on
Got
FootMob.
Footmob is on there.
It's on FootMob.
It's not on FOTMob. I'm on FOTMob
Yeah, it's
now.
on here.
It's just come out.
It's come out.
Mac 10's got it, man.
Okay, I'm checking FOTMob. It doesn't say that. It said predicted lineup. Yeah.
No, we got it here. Footmob's got it. Says
On the
confirmed.
app, maybe on the app, maybe
Yeah,
not
yeah,
on
we
the
don't have
website.
any-
Oh yeah, I got it.
We
Don't
don't
have
have
any
any
Simeone
But I mean,
players.
he's not gonna. He can't. He's not gonna switch the wingers, right? So Rogers plays on the left and Gordon.
By the
on
way,
the right.
I forgot about the biggest thug in Argentinian midfield, the guy that
Enzo.
should have been sent off last World
Enzo.
Cup, Paredes.
Yeah,
Paredes.
he's playing.
He's playing today.
He's playing.
Paredes is playing. Someone, to be honest with you, I hope that someone breaks Paredes' leg. To be honest.
He's horrible. He is. He's horrible.
He's a horrible person and a horrible football player. He played at Italy.
If
when
Mo
he
continues
booted
for
the
another
ball,
20 minutes, he's going to kill off the whole of the Argentinian side.
Well, he's not going to have any Argentine subscribers for a start.
What the
They
odds are-
know.
That's a
yeah,
fact.
Habibi,
He
they
doesn't want him.
know.
He doesn't want him.
They
I
know,
love it, Mo.
bro. They know. Argentinian people know.
You know what?
And they
You
take,
know what?
My
I just
problem
can't
is,
wait
Mac,
for
they
tonight.
take pride. They
I just
take
can't
pride
wait for
in this
tonight
shit.
when Messi goes like that to the ref.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah, there you
Boys,
go.
we got
People
no,
like
but
nothing
boys,
sinister
jokes
going
aside,
on.
we do have to be prepared, boys, for like 50-50s going their way. We just have to be prepared for that. We
Yeah,
just
we-
got to stick it. We got to stick it on them, man. I
Yeah,
think
our
press
biggest
from the
battle's
front.
with ourselves, man. That's what it is.
We'll see how it
Yeah.
goes. Let me do this so we can get out. Another question. It has been proven that to forget a favorable draw, that okay. Give me your thoughts. Isn't that above and beyond corruption? Who got favorable draw? Argentina?
Yeah. Not
It's
one
been
top
proven.
10 team.
Yeah, listen, I think it's a draw then at the end. Okay, to be honest with you, Magnum, unless you are saying that the draw
Yes,
is rigged.
Ram Macca is a thug.
Unless you're telling me that the draw is rigged, Magnum, that's luck. Also, Portugal could have been in the same route as Argentina, to be honest. So it's Portugal that didn't do their job, basically. And by the way, Portugal could have been there. Second half, Norway controlled the midfield, Rice left. Fair enough. But I think that's by design. I think it's not about Rice. I think it's by
He
design.
wasn't fit, though.
Elliot Anderson feel easy to stop a goal. Faking it isn't being a good player. He's shameless. Guys, wallahi, Elliot Anderson looked like a good player.
He looks like a good player.
Is he talking
Looks
about
like a
Is he talking about the Haaland push? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I mean, that was a push. Let's be fair.
I'm just
Guys, that was
qualifying
a
what he's
two-hand.
talking about.
That was a
Yeah.
two-hand push. It will get called. It will get called. Like it's
That's
as
the
simple as, and he's smart to do that. Rice is England Arsenal engine. Come on, Ma, he's top man. Rice is fantastic. He's a fantastic player. It's just, I think that because of injury, he looks slower this World Cup, to be honest. City play away, they get praise. Arsenal do it better, but are hated. England do as Arsenal, but they get praise. Explain. This is very complicated. Can someone take that super chat?
It's aimed at you. It's literally what you've said.
No, but Magnum, I'm just going to tell you something. I didn't hate on Arsenal. I think City are the most boring team to play football. Pep Guardiola is the most boring coach to coach football. Who said I gave City a praise? Pass, left, right, 1,000 passes. That's not great football. That's just control. I disagree with you.
I mean, that was us against Norway, wasn't it, for the first half?
I don't actually think that. By the way, I'm praising England that play like Arsenal, and I think Thomas Tuchel win the World Cup. How is me hating on Arsenal there? I think structured football is the best football now. Might not be the most entertaining, but it's the best football. And as Mac said, for tournament football, it's the best way to do it. Look at France yesterday. Look like kids playing Spain with all that talent that they had.
Yeah.
They just kept the ball.
I'm going to the pub with Margaret Thatcher. Okay, man. Okay, my man. All right, then.
Are you going to dig her up?
Move on, Mike. It's just going to get...
Oh, man, here is on a one. Argentina are the most racist side, but they get praise. Explain. I'm going to tell you something, Magnum. There is something in the world now. It's called the Messi cult. If you're it's the Lionel Messi cult. Once he retires, this cult is going to disappear, right? It's a Messi cult. They have to defend everything that Messi does. They have to defend every team that Messi plays for. They defend Inter Miami now. So it's just a way of living. These people love Messi to the point that for them, he is God. He can do no wrong. The team that he plays at can do no wrong. To the point that I got Egyptians defending Argentina. Like, I've never seen this in my life, just because they are Barcelona fans and they love Messi. Wallahi, I live to see weird stuff and strange things, but I don't think I've seen a cult in football like Messi's cult. Messi's cult is real. And it's nothing like Cristiano Ronaldo's cult, by the way. But Messi's cult is something that I wish to, like, really, when Messi retires, we'll see, he's the greatest football to ever play football. But that cult of defending things blindly is actually gets annoying. So Messi's cult is something real.
It's a bit really of a wild. It's a bit of a wild statement, by the way. I don't know if anyone's going to address that. That's pretty wild. That's a pretty bold thing to say now.
Well, Argentina, you can just Google them, and then you'll just.
Listen, they're dirty players. I know they're dirty players, and I know also there's a history there. I'm just saying it's a pretty bold statement.
Bro,
I'm just not an advocate for any culture.
The Argentinians I know, they're nice people. In terms of like people, the Argentinians I know in America, the friends. But it just takes 5 minutes to Google Argentina, and then, bro, Argentina is my enemy. By the way, I didn't used to hate. I used to love Argentina in the times of Batistuta, Riquelme, Neymar, and these guys. Canegia, if people remember Canegia and these people, they used to be fantastic. Veron, Soren. For some whatever reason, the new generation have become thugs. And Argentina's enemy number one for me as a football team. Enemy number one. Bashing Argentina for racism is boring. People hate Messi. Are you part of the cult? Are you part of the cult? Well, no one has mentioned Messi. No one has mentioned Messi. I'm telling you, every time you speak about Argentina, people talk about Messi. I didn't mention Messi. He's a fantastic footballer. I didn't even say he's not even dirty. You know what I mean? But to be honest with you, we'll see. FIFA definition is fixing it for Argentina. That's actually FIFA letters, if you guys know.
We'll see tonight.
It's a great super chat. But I by the way, if something happens tonight, I actually think it will be the end of Infantino, because I think English media is too big to let it go. They have the influence in the world to attack the guy. English football is one of the most influential parts of the world in terms of football because of the number of players. And I think if something happens tonight, but I think that England will knock out Argentina tonight, that's the end of the road. They got Argentina as far as they can. Don't watch. Listen, I'm just don't watch. No, unsubscribe. Bye-bye. See you later. I'm a hypocrite.
Oh, by the way, unsubscribe from my channel as well.
He's on mine as well. He's everywhere.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
fuck off my channel as well. I know you.
You can jump on mine, mate. I need him. So.
Yeah, you prick.
I love it. But listen, I want to thank everyone that joined us. It's a fun show. I'm glad to have the boys back here with me. There's K-Mac channel in the description. Street for Post, of course, the Kuna Juice, and of course, the great True City Fan with Patrick and the boys doing great work there. Last super chat before we go. Yay, Messi and Trump go them, I guess. Probably yes. Trump, I don't think he cares about Messi. I don't think he cares about Messi at all.
But by the way, go to my channel, Liverpool fans, if you want to hear about my ideas on player signings for next season.
Yeah, let's go.
They're interesting.
K-Mac channel.
They're interesting. They're not Barcola. They're interesting.
I will see you guys on the next stream. This will take you to Osama's watch along. I'll see you guys there, and we are out of here. I don't know.